Hey, aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. You can find us at beachwalks.tv. Hey, so wouldn't you know it, the day that I decide to take off from Beach Walks, lo and behold, a shark shows up at the beach. And so I was lucky enough to have had my little camera with me, so I was able to get a few action shots, not of the shark, unfortunately. And that's what I'm going to do today, is basically show you the footage that I got the last couple of days when we had shark mania here in Kailua and Lanikai Beach. And of course give you my Beach Walks quirky take on it. So part of it is that sharks bring up this very automatic, instinctual fear in people. So how was it out there, Michael?
It was scary. It was less than 2 feet visibility. I got to the pylon, freaked out, and came back in. Didn't want to take a chance.
Because why?
Because of sharks.
Because you were...
I was afraid. I'm a coward. I'm afraid of sharks.
But your dog would have saved you.
The dog would have been the decoy. Because it's on the boogie board looking like a turtle.
Yeah. She's unhappy because she didn't get to swim very far today.
And I think part of that really goes back to these movies, Jaws, Blue Water, White Death, all of those shark films that show these absolutely outrageous scenes of shark behavior. And I know for myself, I never used to be afraid of sharks until I saw those films, and then, you know, I would have these periods after watching them when I would go in the water and every little rock or piece of seaweed that would touch me, I would jump and think it was a shark. And then of course over time I forget about that and it's over with. But you know, I really think that we have this opportunity where if we want to buy into group mind, we can, and be all paranoid about sharks, or we can choose not to buy into group mind and or create our alternative group mind and have a different attitude or approach towards sharks. So the gentleman who was bitten, you know, he's got this great sense of humor and he's taken it so in stride. He hasn't been having yet, it still could of course, any kind of massive panic attacks about it. And he's been a great role model for the rest of us. You know, we have sharks in these waters all of the time. We share the ocean with them and they are part of our ecosystem. And they very, very rarely interact with us. I've been swimming here almost every day for nearly 5 years, and I've never seen a one except for that poor hammerhead that washed ashore last year. We did a show on it. So I'm just putting out the call to anyone who is interested to embrace sharks as being fellow sea creatures, and that, you know, they get hungry. We get hungry. That's just the laws of nature, and really we all know that. We understand that. You know, everyone who eats a cow or a fish, raise your hand. You know, it's a lot of hands out there in the audience. So to the Hawaiian people, sharks, the word is mano, and they're amakua, or totems or spirit animals who bring special energies to us. So that's the story here today from Lanikai Kailua Beach. First shark attack in over 50 years, so the odds are pretty good if you're going to go swimming, which is what I'm going to do in a couple of minutes. So if you'd like to Skype us, it's Roxanne Darling. If you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. Aloha everybody, malama pono.